Slow key, and I am, I am, nigga. I am Mr. Superfacts, bitch. All right, what's good, family? How y'all doing? How y'all live? How y'all feel? Happy Friday and all of that. First things first, I need y'all to hop over to the Mr. Superfacts store. Go ahead and support what we got going over here. Um, this is a pro truth, pro objective, and pro good character channel, man. And that's the type of time we on, okay? So definitely show some love and support. The link to the Mr. Superfacts store will be in the description. I repeat, the link to the Mr. Superfacts store will be in the description. So today we're going to talk about a couple of stories. Don't want this video to be too long, but it's a couple of stories that's on my mind. You know what I'm saying? He said I'm quitting my basketball. It was good, kid. And it's a lot of shit that I'm seeing out here that's it's just really just some fuck nigga shit, but it's so much attention is being given to it. And I've never seen anything like this in life where so much attention and energy and time was given into irrelevant bullshit, lame, whack, hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, man. The first thing I wanted to talk about was Star in the Morning, the Star Report, Star from Star and Buckwild, whatever the fuck you know him from, whatever you want to call him. I think personally, and it's I'm just gonna state facts here, man. There's no clout chasing here. There's no being emotional about this. No hate here. I'm gonna state pure facts, okay? Star is cancer to the culture. Okay, low key, why do you say that? Because Star, he's not a person that's about solving problems. He tells you himself, and the sad part is he's like a DJ Academics as well. You know how DJ Academics says, "I'm a bitch ass nigga. If you do something to me, I'm gonna call the cops." Star's the same way. He says, I'm the number one hater." You know what I mean? I'm the number one hater, right? He says, I'm the clout chasing king, or whatever the fuck he takes pride in hating. That's evil. He takes pride in clout chasing. That's lame. But every time he press that button and go live, you got thousands of people watching him at the same time. But what he is proclaimed himself to represent is pure cancer. But you got niggas that's in the comment section that, consider themselves real niggas or real people that tell the truth. But you flocking to this man's channel, this video, to support nonsense, to support cancer, to support a product that it's just not, it's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, but my whole thing with Star right now is, I mean, in 1 week, okay, in a matter of 7 days, he has been making, like, he probably made 5 videos or 6 videos where he is speaking about Dame Dash, okay? And look, I don't give a fuck about I'm gonna keep it about in the real world that I live in. I only give a fuck about the people that give a fuck about me. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck about a Star. I don't give a fuck about a Dame Dash. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Like, they just there. You know what I mean? They just niggas out here in the world, right? Um, but it irks me to see that every day, you got this, man, right, making videos about another man. and you're not trying to solve any problems, just look at the titles. Is Damon Dash a player hater? Really? 85,000 views. Is Damon Dash a hypocrite? 54,000 views. Timberland makes creepy Aaliyah confession. I'm pretty sure he brought up Dame Dash in that video. 60,000 views. I just saw a video he did the other day. He said it's Dame Dash deflecting. Okay, who knows how many views that has? So my whole point is, within these videos, Dame Dash, I mean, I'm sorry, Star is talking about how, you know, was Dame Dash with Aaliyah, in a a way that was, I don't even know how to fucking explain it. He's just talking about his relationship with Aaliyah, and then he's talking about, other things. But my whole thing is this: it doesn't even matter what he's talking about. Both of you are both. This is the thing that kills me. Damon Dash and Star are both, you know, supposed to be rich black men. Okay, regardless if this nigga Star is what, 1/4 black or whatever the fuck is, they're supposed to be rich black men. Okay, but before anything, they're supposed to be men. Um, so I just don't understand why, if you have those type of resources and that type of money, why don't you? If you see, that's the thing. Like, that's how you can tell. That's how you can tell it's all bullshit. Cause Star could easily reach out to Dame Dash behind the scenes and get whatever. He's calling these shows research shows. Why don't you talk to the nigga you talking about? What'd you say, Loki? I said, why don't Star talk to the nigga he's talking about? Why don't you have him calling on a live show and you talk to him? Why don't you invite him to wherever and have a sit down with him? I will never fucking respect that. Every man I ever had an issue with in my entire life, however it was handled face to face. And I don't care what age we in. I don't care, man. I don't care what era this is. I don't care. That's how I'm gonna handle shit the rest of my life. I will never. Nothing is gonna get squashed. There's no solutions through the cybernet, motherfucker. Okay, and I'm just really disturbed. And Star is definitely cancer to the hip hop community and the culture, because, dude, if you got an issue, talk to that man. Nobody want to, like, nobody. And I might even hop up in the comment section so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But my whole thing is, bro, nobody want to hear you talk about another man every fucking day. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't care how many people is in the chat. No real people want to hear that. You know who want to hear a man talk about another man? Chatty fucking patties. That's who. Okay? Call out. If you listen, call it how you see it. That's how men roll. Call it out. You present the facts and the evidence. You say, here you go, to whoever your audience is. And if people fuck with the information, they fuck with it. If they don't, they don't. But you've done your job, keep it moving. But when you're making a video every single day as a man about another man, you a bitch. Simple. Period. There's no nothing else. Okay? That's it. That if you can't let that go, then that means that's some homoerotic, sexual shit. I don't know what's wrong with you. That means you can't get this other man out of your mind. Period. Say what you gotta say. Present your evidence and facts to your audience, and then that gives them the opportunity to figure out how they want to, you know what I'm saying, respond or react. You know what I'm saying? And that's as simple as that. And let me just hop in the comment section super quick. Let's see if motherfuckers is what they talking about. Because the video that said is Dame Dash deflecting, one of them videos I saw, and I went into the comment section, and it was hella people saying, yeah, Star, we can't fuck with you. Hella people. Okay. So let me just see. What they talking about? Saying Dame Dash was accused of rape in 2004, allegedly. Yeah, this isn't a video. I guess the video. Let me see, because the video that I clicked on and I read the comments, it would get in that star. You know what I'm saying? And this video came out like a day or two ago. He probably don't even have it up. Yeah, I don't see it up here. But whatever, man. Let me see. I should have screenshotted some of the things. This person says, someone explain the outrage to me. Dame refused to speak on it and said, ask Jay. I don't get it. What happened that people are talking about that I watched the wrong interview. Um it says Dame ain't no hater. He ain't nothing he said wasn't already out there and spoke on. Nas said Jay had his face in her pussy. God damn. Let's see. This person says, I have learned a lot from Dame Dash. I don't know him personally, but the information he shares is useful and insightful. Dame only understands boss mentality, so all you slaves won't know where he is coming from. This person says Dame kept it 100, and now these suckers are calling him a player hater for answering a question correctly. So Jay has been, I guess he's trying to say a pedophile allegedly, just like Kels, and y'all lames mad because somebody shed light on it. Get the fuck out of here, fuck you, Star. But he said the show is fire. uh, Damn, that's crazy. Now it said this person says Dame is a May the 3rd born bull. My dad's one. Star is one too. May the 3rd born bull are hard to stomach for some and rub some people the wrong way. They have huge egos and you can't tell them shit. That's why they move the best alone. Is Dame a player hater? No, he's an objective hater. Why do you think he goes against the system? Astrology is real. So damn, he's fucking telling me that Dame Dash is a Taurus and Star is a Taurus. Because if that's the case, I don't want to be a Taurus no more. I mean, said everybody smashed Foxy. She should write a book. She is like the rapper Superhead. Nigga says supper. Supperhead. Yeah, I don't even want to talk. I was gonna make a video about Nick Cannon, man, and his fucking stupid ass turban costume he been wearing lately, like looking like a nigga Erica Badu. What are you doing, bro? Like, why? That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't fuck with niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always gotta have a uniform or a costume to put on just to, say some real shit or tap into their realness. You know what I'm saying? I put on a white t-shirt some fucked up shoes and keep it a buck with you all day. You know what I'm saying? Never understand that shit. Now this person says, I'm just confused as to what type of grown, successful, established dude during an interview with another established dude makes a statement about how another man got his start. This dude, Nickelodeon Cannon, just said there would be no Jay-Z without Dame Dash. Wait, what? Did he really just say that with a straight face? Vlad do better than um, to continuously allow these lames to come on your broadcast and try to tell us how life went for anyone else other than himself. Why is this dude sitting in front of this guy trying to tell us about how Jay Z started with Dame? Okay, I'm not about to read all that shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So yeah, this pretty much yeah, it's not the video that I wanted, but it is what it is. I don't fucking know. I just think it's some whole shit. That's just pretty much where I'm at with it. I just think it's some whole shit. If you got an issue, say, speak to that man. What's good, Icarus? If you got an issue, speak to that man. That's it. I don't. Other than that, everything you're doing is cancerous. I never seen. I don't. I don't want to say I don't see this with other cultures, but it's just stars not presenting any solutions. Oh, and another thing I wanted to bring up. Okay, so Star has been on this whole thing ever since the whole Hassan Campbell Africa Bambaataa situation, where he calls himself exposing pedophilia. He calls himself, you know what I'm saying, standing up for the people that have been molested or whatever the case may be. But my whole thing is, like, what are we doing here? Are you like, see, what's really happening is Star is picking and choosing. Star is picking and choosing who he wants to drag. That's what's happening here. And Star fucking knows that he can drag niggas, a la R. Kelly, a la fucking Dame Dash, any melanated motherfucker he can drag, and he know he can drag because nothing ever happens. There's no repercussions when it comes to dragging melanated people. It's let's just keep it a buck. And that's the sad part. Not from society, and the saddest part, not even from black people. Black people just hop on the fucking bandwagon and proceed to clown their own fucking people. And that just shows you how fucking whack black people are, dude. That's 100. If a motherfucker isn't presenting you with a solution, or there's no action behind whatever it is that whatever it is they're talking about, then fuck them. That they're clout chasing. They just trying to make money. I mean, the dude is I mean, look at this, right? Star sitting up here telling the whole world, donate, donate, put some money in my donation box. All that money is going to him. He hasn't said anything about, okay, this money's gonna go to the Aaliyah Foundation, or you know what I mean, like or the pedophile, victim foundation. Like, you making all this fucking tax-free money. Well, super chats are taxed on whatever. You making all this fucking money via donations from a YouTube channel. But where is that money going to back up the content that you're putting out? It's going right in his fucking pocket. And I never seen nothing like it. People spending their hard-earned fucking money. They spend their money and donate to Star just so they can get on the phone with him. Just so he can read their message in the super chat. People are spending real life fucking money for that. I never seen this the stupidity, the ignorance. I've never seen nothing like it in my entire life. And it's fucking sad. You got so many, pedophilia rings around the world. This man is supposed to be rich. He's supposed to have way more resources than us regular folk have. He has way more connections, and he's way more enlightened to what's really going on in this particular industry, and maybe in other industries than we could ever be. So why are you not talking about Pizzagate? If you claiming to be, or your actions are trying to show that you are an exposer of pedophiles or whatever the case may be, or perverts or sexual predators or deviants, whatever you want to fucking call it. Where's your video on Pizzagate? Like, this man does not do one real fucking video about anything. Every video the man comes out with is Dame Dash a player hater. Did Lee Daniels catch Dame Dash lacking? Oh no, that's another bitch. Um, shit like that. R. Kelly, da 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 da. Like I never seen nothing like it, man. Why don't you go drag white people, man? Why don't you, and not just white people, the white people at the top that are running these organized pedophilia rings or pedophile, whatever you want to call, whatever it's called. Why don't you go after them? Why don't you make the world a better place and go after them? That's what makes you a real person. That's what makes you a legend. That's what's going to make your legacy forever. Attacking real evil, not dragging your own fucking people for money and attention. So I'll never understand that shit, man. And every motherfucker that watches his videos, they're brain dead. It's sad. It's really fucking sad, man. It comes a time when there's a very, 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 bold line, solid line between entertainment and just disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And this man is just being super disrespectful. And it's just, I never seen nothing like it in my life. Every time somebody I've seen people be disrespectful in real life, physical combat was inevitable. You know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, their actions changed afterwards, unless they were fucking retarded. But that's what I've seen. But because of this internet now, it's like people just say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to do, and because law enforcement is only one call away, because motherfucker, the what is it? Motherfuckers building prisons every day is so much money, and niggas being in jail. You know what I mean? That it's like you can't do anything. Can you imagine one day? I mean, like, I don't mean to bring in on some purge shit, but can you imagine one day without motherfuckers being able to call 911? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Can you imagine all the vengeance, okay, all the respect that would be, you know what I mean, sought on that one day where fuck niggas, cowards, weak pussy motherfuckers could not dial those 3 digits. Can you imagine that? That would be a real nigga holiday. Um, so yeah, that's just how I feel personally. I wish death upon all the every coward in this planet. Um, only in the black community, only in the hip hop culture can a motherfucker be 50 years old, 50 plus years old, dragging his own fucking people, and motherfuckers just love it. Only only in nigga culture, man. So fuck Star, and He ain't shit. And anybody that listen to him and support him ain't shit either. That's how low key feel about that. Let's move on to the next story, man. Fuck this nigga. I wanted to talk about the Gillette situation. I'm gonna just show y'all, like, so pretty much it's a very simple concept here. Gillette is known for, if you shave your face, you can get some pussy. What is a Loki? Let me repeat that. Gillette is known that if you in the bathroom and you shave your face, once your face is shaven and clean and hairless, okay, and I don't trust motherfuckers that don't have hair on their face. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I my fucking barber with his stupid ass then fucked around and cut my beard off a week ago. I had no beard, my nigga. I'm looking in the mirror. I didn't trust myself. Okay. Um, but if you shave your fucking face, this is what Gillette is known for, then magically a sexy white bitch is gonna appear in your very bathroom, rubbing and touching all up on your motherfucking jawbone and shit. Okay, so that's what they're known for. They made, I mean, they've established their identity as, if you shave your face, if you groom yourself, you will get pussy. You will have a woman like magically appear. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this right here. Okay, this is a 1993 Gillette commercial. I'm just gonna show you a couple stills because I can't show you the whole video. But it's just about their identity was about a man being a man doing manly shit. Point blank, period. Okay. And now all of a sudden, because like I said, well, like I'm gonna say, when when you're politically correct, okay, politically correctness equals money. Okay. Politically correctness equals money. That's just the way it is. But when you are not politically correct, you earn respect. Okay. When you, let me repeat that. When you are not politically correct, that equals respect. Okay. The perfect example I can think of forever is Cat Williams and Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is politically correct, or has been for the last couple years, and he's making hella buku fucking money. Okay? But Cat Williams is not politically correct, but he has the respect. He has respect from people that don't even necessarily like him. You know what I'm saying? And we got the family in the building. Young Virgo checking in. We got the Queen Keys to Win on the check-in. And the big homie Sean checking in. What's good with y'all? So we just going through this Gillette, this old. Okay, this is the foundation of what Gillette stood for. A man being a man doing manly shit. Fast forward a couple years, now they saying, hold on now, you being too manly. You need to chop your balls off, okay? So just in this video, I just want to show you a couple stills. So, and this is showing a picture of the man being a father. A man being a fucking father. That's manly. Nigga, be a father. Hold your kid. Teach him how to walk and shit. I guess this is a man. I guess the dude is at work and his boss is like, yeah, good job, Peter. Manly shit. You know what I'm saying? We get into this bag, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What else? A nigga putting his hands on a woman, but in a loving way, in a way that's manly. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, get over here, man. I'm gonna put my hands all over your ass. You know what I'm saying? Sports, motherfuckers running, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Not on some Bruce Jenner shit, on some manly shit. Okay. What else? teaching your kids how to play sports. I guess I don't know if this is soccer or what this is, but it's a father teaching his child, how to play sports, manly shit. What else we got with it? Look, camaraderie, brotherhood. What's up, dude? Manly shit. What's up, man? You fucking homo? What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? I saw another picture. I kind of passed by. A dad being a father. Okay, being a father to his daughter while the mom is standing right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the guy just came home for work or whatever, but being a father, being a masculine father. Okay, that's why the world is so fucked up today. Because when you look at all these chicks on Instagram with their ass out and their titties out, it's because they're not confident. Let's keep it a buck. They not confident. So they do that to be, and they're rewarded by thirsty motherfuckers that are like, all in their shit. Let's keep it a buck. But when a woman is confident, she'll walk outside with a turtleneck in the summertime. When a woman is fucking confident, man. She might be a little fucking crazy if she did that shit, but you know what I'm saying? My whole point is when you have a strong, masculine, logical man in a in a daughter's life, she's gonna be confident. And that's the most, in my personal opinion, those are the most two important factors in life. Being intelligent and being confident. And when you can do both of those, when you can acquire both of those traits on a very high level, you can develop them on a very high level. That's when you definitely ascend past a lot of people out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the father is there for, to instill that confidence and intelligence. You know what I'm saying? That common sense into that little girl. Because if not, she's gonna be out here saying, "Oh, I'm going to Becky house," or whatever the case may be, but she gonna be fucking sucking dick in a Home Depot parking lot. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Randy and shit. Let's keep it a buck. We gonna get to Soldier Boy bitch ass in a second, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my worst fears. If I had a daughter and she's telling me, "Oh, I'm going to go sell these Girl Scout cookies," whatever the case may be, whatever lie she comes, and she's sucking dick in a Costco parking lot, like, yo, I would be like, wow, I really failed. Like, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. I would rather my daughter just be like, Father Low-key, I'm about to go get this nigga a blowjob. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, dad. I mean, like, all right, well, shit, I respect that more. You know what I'm saying? Like, is the nigga DD free? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then we can have a real conversation to prevent bullshit in the future. I would buy her condoms. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about shit. If she fucking niggas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about having real. Don't fucking lie to people that you love, to people that you supposed to care about. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's just finish up this Gillette bullshit. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this Gillette bullshit, because I can't get jiggy with it. Look, I don't use Gillette, so I never use Gillette. And going back to what I said, their whole identity is, if you shave your face, a sexy ass white bitch will magically appear, and her lips will be gyrating on your cheekbones and shit. But now they saying, hold on, that's too much. Okay, you should be fucking niggas. Allegedly. Oh shit. Like, look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga right here. Living his life, enjoying, Sports, man shit. Fucking fake ass Michael Phelps looking ass nigga. They even got a black guy in a commercial with his Carlton looking ass, man. Ain't that a bitch? They let a black motherfucker in a Gillette commercial, man. God damn. God bless him. And even him. And hold on. They even got, it's one thing to have a black dude. This is 1993, dog. I was 2. It's one thing to have a black person in a Gillette commercial, right? Back then. But on top of that, they making them even look good. They making us look good. He's holding this child, whoever child this is. Hopefully it's his. Hopefully it ain't a random motherfucker he just found on the street. He's holding his child up, uplifting him, saying, son, I got you. Man shit. Man shit, I got you, little. You my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's some gangster shit. How many niggas wish their father held them like that, man, and actually had joy in their eye? Like, you my little motherfucking kid, and I fucks with you. How many of y'all, come on, man. Motherfuckers out here that would kill for that moment right there. A one moment like that in life for a child, can, you know what I'm saying? Go a long way. Man shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas embracing, you know what I'm saying? Man shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no gay shit there. So yeah, that's pretty much Gillette. My whole opinion about Gillette is they're just another one of these corporations that they just go with whatever's trending. That's it. They play it safe all the time because at the end of the day, whoever's the owner there, they're just a slave to the money. That's it. So like we said before, political correctness equals money. If you're not politically correct, it equals respect. You might be a broke ass motherfucker, or you might just not be as rich as you want to be, but you will have respect in this world. It's as simple as that. And just some and that's it. It's 2 types of people in this world: people that want respect and people that want money. In my personal opinion, you can't you're never gonna have as much money as you want to at the same time as much respect as you want to. It's impossible. Yeah, it's always going to be in balance. You're either going to have more respect because you're keeping it real and people are calling you a hater or a liar or a clout chaser or whatever the case may be, and that's not going to, have the bag as full as it could be. Or you could just be politically correct. You could just say everything right and apologize for everything and try not to step on anybody's toes and pretty much live your life on your knees. And your bag is, you're gonna have, fuck a bag, you're gonna have bags, nigga. You're gonna have luggages full of money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that in this reality, in this dimension, it could ever be um it could ever be. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Aside from like Denzel, I feel like Denzel's the only motherfucker out here that has super respect and he has super bands. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right, let's get into this next story, man. So pretty much, fuck Gillette. Definitely, you should boycott Gillette if you use it. If you a man, a woman, a Mighty Morphin, Rainbow Ranger, whatever you are, you should definitely boycott Gillette. Um, be real. You should, if you're gonna buy a product, you just don't realize it. Time and energy are priceless. When you go to work, they put a price tag on shit that's priceless. So if you are going to spend your money, spend it on companies or corporations or not. I mean, to be honest, I'd be like, spend it on independent people that make certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, but spend it on people that give a fuck about your existence. That's just pretty much where I'm at with that. I don't trust none of these companies. They'll say and do anything just to protect their bottom line. So it is what it is. Now let's hop into this story. A friend of mine sent me this story a couple of days ago, and I just wanted to get around to this. This is one of the most disturbing shit I ever heard in my fucking life. It goes on to say comatose woman. Okay, so that's a woman in a coma. She gets pregnant and no one notices. How does that happen? Okay, this is the craziest shit I ever heard. Now, it goes on to say there is one piece of good news in the stunner of a story of a woman who gave birth last month despite spending most of her life in a coma at a Phoenix long term care facility. A healthy baby boy, now in the arms of his family, members of the San Carlos Apache tribe. The family obviously is outraged, traumatized, and is shocked by the abuse and neglect of their daughter at Hacindia Healthcare. The family's attorney, John Michael, said in a statement this week, the family would like me to convey that the baby boy has been born into a loving family and will be cared for. That, however, is where the good news ends and a raft of questions begin. Okay. Chief among them, who raped a defenseless woman, one who has been unresponsive since a near drowning when she was 3 years old. Like, yo, like, yo. Okay. So, long story short, apparently this chick has been in a coma for 10 years and somebody ran up in that coma nookie. Okay. And I'm not trying to make fun of this shit. This shit is not funny at all. But it just shows you how thirsty motherfuckers is. All of this living, breathing placenta out here walking the streets. And you such a fuck nigga that you gotta put your dick in a bitch that's been asleep for 10 years, my nigga. Like, it just shows you how disgusting and and I want to say animalistic, but I don't even think animals do that. I don't even think an animal would fuck another animal in a coma. Keep it a buck. Let's see. It goes on to say Phoenix police are obtaining DNA samples from all male employees. Perhaps that will turn up the rapist. Um, if it wasn't one of them, then I'm guessing police will turn to the patient's visitor log, assuming that they keep track of the visitors or patients of that matter. Now let's see. Um, that was says um nobody on the staff was even aware that the woman was pregnant until she was pretty much giving birth. It took her pretty much giving birth for her caretaker for her caregivers to notice there was a problem. Can you imagine that? Um from what I've been told, she was moaning, the source said, and they didn't know what was wrong with her. Wow. The nurse who called 911 said the birth came as a complete surprise to the staff. Can you imagine? One of the patients had a baby and we had no idea she was pregnant. She told the 911 operator, we were not prepared for that. Um, that's crazy. Now it goes on to say, here's a 29-year-old woman who could do nothing for herself. Someone relied on professional caregivers for her every need. And according to the person who blew the whistle on the story, no one even knew she was pregnant. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts. Now goes on to say, how is it that a patient helpless to do anything for herself could go for 9 months without so much as a single caregiver or medical professional realizing she was pregnant? And finally, perhaps most importantly, how many other victims out there um or elsewhere are unable to defend themselves or even call for help when help is so desperately needed. Okay, so that's some super sketchy shit. I don't know, like, can you imagine how much money whoever family that was they were paying for, their loved one to, stay in the hospital? You know what I'm saying? They had to be paying money for the loved one to stay in the hospital. And while your loved one is in a hospital in a coma, you know, your loved one is built like a fucking potato, zucchini, um, shit, a couch. Like the motherfucker can't do shit. Nigga can't even blink. And your loved one is getting blown out. Can you imagine that? The motherfucker was probably in the room. Whoever it was probably in the room, uh, moving the girl body around in different all types of positions and shit, lighting candles. It was. I'm not trying to make fun out of it, but it's just like wow. You know what I'm saying? Um, Key says, and she had to go through childbirth with any meds, and she was in pain. Yeah, I don't see. My whole thing is, when I heard this story, I was just like, how the fuck does somebody get pregnant if they're in a coma? I mean, I guess when you're in a coma, your body still work. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it could have been a situation where, let's keep it a buck. It could have been it she could have been tag team. Let's keep it a buck. It could have been a gang, a banger, bang, bang. Let's keep it a buck. Okay. It could have been real graphic up in there. So who knows? Who knows what yeah. Yeah. So who knows what was going on in there. But me personally, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not well versed on comas, but I guess I just thought that when you're in a coma, certain things within your body, they don't work. You know what I'm saying? Or they're super suppressed. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. So that was a crazy ass story. Hopefully they find the person who did that, but it just shows you how disgusting human beings are. That you got all this live pussy out here, okay? All of this. I mean, anybody can get a bitch nowadays. Anybody. I see the most raggedy, toothless, snaggle tooth looking motherfuckers with a bad bitch, and I be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me you can't go out and get you a chick? I mean, I know they took down Backpage, but shit, homie. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But whenever they find out who that person is, man, you definitely know that tribe is gonna take care of them, man. He gonna catch a bow and arrow to the heart, allegedly. All right, let's hop into this fucking whack ass clone Soldier Boy real quick. My quick comments on him is, I'll never understand how you have really good artists. You have artists that make legendary music and they come and go. For some reason, they come and go. You be like, damn, what happened to that nigga? You're upset a little bit. But then you look around and you got all these whack ass, fake beta males, feminine ass pussy niggas like Soldier Boy. And you look around and they've been in the game for 10 years. You look around, they still got diamonds on them and brand new chains and cars and whips. And you like, damn, how is it possible that this person that puts out trash music. They're a trash person. They don't stand for anything. The motherfucker looks crazy. They talk shit. They breed so much evil and they bring so much evil into the world. How are they still relevant? Okay. So that's the question I ask myself. Now let's see what he's talking about. Yeah, and the thing that kills me about these dudes is, man, it's just all this talk. It's all this talk. It's all this gun talk. It's all this, I'll beat the shit out of you and da 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 da. But nothing ever happens. And I just can't. I can't respect that. I never will. I wish we could go back to the days where rappers were getting killed. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. So let's see what he's talking about. Like, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Easy. And then look look at this dude, man. Look at this dude, man. Hold on. You could never you could never in life be hard, be a gangster, command any type of street respect standing next to a motherfucker that look as flamboyant and gay as this nigga look like a booty pirate. Look like his fucking nose stink because he just got done eating some ass. Come on, man. Come on. You will never ever be hard, dog. Standing next to a motherfucker that look as gay as this, man. God damn. You can tell the motherfucker cuts his eye. He shapes up his eyebrows, man. Yes, I want to go back to the days where rappers were getting killed. Why? Because it was real back then. And we need more of that. You can't have. See, this era, what I'm trying to say is, yes, it's unfortunate. I wish Biggie was still alive. I wish, Big L was still alive. But I respect those days, if nothing else, because it's not like this era at all. You couldn't talk shit as much as these internet rappers do today and get away with it. And it wasn't taken seriously. When you let people run wild and at the mouth and just be so disrespectful, not only to each other, but to the culture, generations. The younger generation is going to see this, and this attitude is going to continue to trickle down through the generations. There has to be repercussions. That's what jail is for, right? You steal a fucking Kit Kat from the dollar store, your ass going to jail, right? So a culture needs to have the same thing, repercussions. If I could run hip hop, man, in a perfect world, when people started, being on some culture vulture shit, and if they didn't stand for something to bring anything to the culture, they'd be exiled. They wouldn't be allowed to make any money. Look at Alex Jones. See, it's a lot going on here. Big ups, Jamaica. We got Kevin Kelly on the check-in. There's a lot going on here. But look at Alex Jones. White people said, oh, Alex Jones is out here talking crazy. We not gonna let him make no money no more. I think they banned him off of PayPal, meaning you cannot go on PayPal and send Alex Jones $1. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you mean to tell me it's black people who founded hip hop? We can't tell Soulja Boy, okay, you're a cancer to this culture. You can't make no money out here. Just by this nigga standing next to this fucking Enrique fucking the asshole eater looking ass nigga, he shouldn't be able to get no money in rap. Nigga call himself Draco. Okay, that's an alias for a gun. Okay, he calls himself Draco, but he stands next to niggas that look like this. Okay, all he do is eat the booty like groceries. You could tell he got doodle on his lip. Fuck out of here, man. Pay attention, man. Kevin Kelly on that Jamaican rum, man. He texting all type of words in the chat. I don't know what he talking about. It took him 4 texts to say my name. Pay attention. So yeah, I just apparently Soulja Boy says he loves Travis Scott for taking Kylie Jenner from Tiger. I mean, people break up. You know what I'm saying? People break up. You know what I mean? And honestly, what chick would want to be with Tiger for a long amount of time, man? We all know what that situation was about. Come on, man. Come on, man. I wish I could play the video, but I can't. But come on, man. Am I really supposed to believe this dude is tough? He's a tough guy. When you standing, this is not a stranger. This is Enrique the asshole eater. Okay? This nigga's a scat lover. Let's keep it a buck. If only motherfuckers could see what happens behind closed doors, man. I'm more than convinced that Soulja Boy gets his back blown out. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much what's happening here. There's so much rage in these new mumble rappers, these little children. It's so much rage in them because somebody, you know, behind closed doors is blowing their back out and they know they can't do nothing about it. That's my theory. That's my conspiracy theory. I think that's why there's all these younger rappers are they spazzing out of control because I think they getting raped behind the scenes, man. But they know they can't tell nobody. They know they can't say nothing. That's my conspiracy theory. Come on, man. So yeah, I'll never understand how Soulja Boy is relevant in 2019. And nigga, I can only remember like 3 Soulja Boy songs, and all of them were fucking pure trash. Now they're saying Casanova. From what I hear, they say Casanova is he's a street dude from Brooklyn, right? They said he G checks, whatever that means, Soulja Boy for allegedly threatening a woman. Okay, for yelling at a woman. Right? like Soulja Boy, like am I living in a different universe or dimension? Soulja Boy got hot. Right? He started his career off of a dance, off of him gyrating, off of him shaking his ass. Okay? Like this, like seriously, let's be serious for a second. Fat Joe already told y'all, gangsters don't dance. We just pull up our pants and lean back. Gangsters don't. When was the last time? Fuck that. When was the first time you walked into the club and you saw Omar from The Wire dancing on the floor, dropping it like it's hot, doing splits and shit? His fucking gun falling out of his waistband and shit. When was the first time you seen that? Gangsters don't fucking dance, man. Come on, dude. And this is how you blew up or whatever the fuck, okay? For the little fucking kids. Soulja Boy started off by the Soulja Boy dance or the Superman, whatever it's fucking called, by shaking his ass, okay? You are not a gangster if you came into the game shaking your ass. The same way you got Chris Browns out here that come into the game, oh, you make me say, oh, like on this lovey-dovey bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're not a gangster if you want this lovey-dovey bullshit. And then 5 years later, you covered in tattoos. Fucking Nick Cannon, bring your bitch ass over here too, bitch. You're not a gangster if you fucking work for Nickelodeon, dog. And then 5-10 years later, you're covered in tattoos. You're not a gangster, man. Be true to yourself. How you come in the game is how you should leave the game. Yes, you can grow in between, but you should still be the same person because you should know who the fuck you are before you walk in this, before you come in this motherfucker. Because if you don't know who you are, you're susceptible to be led astray. Look at all the rappers or singers that came in, their first song, their first video, the tone of their voice, the rhetoric. Listen to it. Pay attention to it. That shit should matter. And then now listen to the last song they put out. Look at their image. It's fake. It's confusion. It's lost niggas. It's a combination of business. It's bullshit. And none of it is organic, man. None of it. Bow Wow comes in the game, you know. Now he think he a thug. Like, everybody want to be respected by the streets for some reason, but the streets don't respect the streets. It's crazy. Never seen nothing like it in my life, man. It's just so many lost niggas out here, and it always goes back to the same thing. This is why they're trying to destroy masculine energy, because it's the solution is simple. If Soulja Boy had a fucking masculine father in his life that yoked this bitch ass nigga up and said, listen here, nigga, you ain't gonna be gyrating and shaking your ass all up in this house. We gonna get to the bag a different way. I'm gonna be a young, honorable man. You ain't gonna be yelling and screaming all over the fucking internet, knowing damn well you ain't about to do shit. That's not how we gonna roll. As a father, it's that masculine energy. You would make sure that your child, your son or your daughter, will not humiliate themselves. And this is why. But when you don't have strong masculine motherfuckers in these children's lives, and not even just for their children, but for other children to see, if you don't have that in their lives, then you have Soulja Boys. Then you have Star in the Mornings. Like, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, man. So fuck Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? I think that nigga a clone, to be honest with you. He either a clone or he's really fucked up out here, because the new pictures of Soulja Boy, he doesn't even look like the same person. His skin looks fried. Let's just keep it a buck. It's just scary. He looks very scary. And I gotta say it. This man he's going around with this goddamn Gucci headband that's seen better days, man. That Gucci headband look fried, my nigga. What the fuck is going on with that headband? Kev, I hope you don't like Star, man. In my opinion, Star is a fucking cancer to the culture, man. He doesn't, you know, he has such, and that's the thing that I think I'm gonna close on this. It's just that I want to close on R. Kelly, but it's just that I don't respect people that have large platforms and they have the opportunity. Like, it's a difference between when you have a small channel or whatever the case may be, and people vibe with you and you can have real conversations, but that's 9 times out of 10, that's where it ends. But when you can press a button and get 100,000 views and people interacting with each other via live chat and even going as far as donating to your channel or your movement or whatever the fuck, you know, whatever you got going on, you can inspire real change. You can, and if you throw a solution in the mix, you can actually solve some problems. And I feel like with the platform Star has, he does nothing but drag his own fucking people, and when he could be solving problems. Okay, it just shows you right here. They Star will make a video about Dame Dash and Aaliyah's relationship 3-4 days in a row. You know, he'll talk about R. Kelly 3-4 days in a row. Pretty much the topic of pedophilia, right? But he won't say a word about Pizzagate. He won't say a word about all the pedophilia rings around the world. You see what I'm saying? He won't touch that, but he'll drag his own people. See, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because if he did a video on a Pizzagate or on the people that at the top, you know what I'm saying, that have been allegedly, you know, or rumored to be a part of things like that, then that the energy will be focused in the right place. You know what I'm saying? If you take out the people at the top, there's nothing. You know what I mean? The people at the bottom, there's nothing there. High reacts on the check, and he says he feeding the savages. God damn. But I can't fuck with that, man. I mean, I see what people are trying to do. They, you know, a lot of the majority of people that watch Star, they just they watch him for the entertainment, but it's not even entertaining. He's dragging his own people. Motherfuckers call in and say, "What's up, brother?" And he'll tell them straight to their face, "I'm not your brother." I'm like, damn. Damn, okay. Well, shit. So yeah, a motherfucker tell you he's not your brother, then you know what I mean? But just so sit there and watch his videos and support him, then I don't know. That's on you. You know what I mean? And I just never understand. More importantly, like I said, every issue I ever had in my life, it really came down to that moment where, okay, words were exchanged, but it got to the point where me and this man were face to face, and we were either gonna squash it or one of us was gonna go to jail. That's it. It was just that simple. And I'll never understand how this dude can talk all of this shit about all of these people and nobody does anything, says anything, like nothing happens. It's terrifying, in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, it's fucking terrifying. It's too much power. No one man should have all that power. I wanted to finish on this R. Kelly situation. Let me see. Listen to this. God damn. God damn. Now, before I even read this, they said R. Kelly is dropped by Sony. But I'm hearing that because this whole surviving R. Kelly docu-series, I'm hearing that R. Kelly was in on it. I'm hearing that because during the show, if you pay attention, I think in the intro of the show, they're playing R. Kelly's music. Okay. And for them to do that, they have to have his permission. The songs that they're playing were written and they're owned by R. Kelly. As far, you know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But if that's the case, and that means that Lifetime, the surviving R. Kelly docuseries, that's by Lifetime, they would have to be paying R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying, a percentage or whatever the case may be, to allow them to play his music. So y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I heard. I heard that pretty much R. Kelly was pretty much in on this shit. But I don't know. If we just talking business, but this is saying that R. Kelly is dropped by Sony. It goes on to say R. Kelly's not in business with Sony Music for the first time in decades after the singer and the record company agreed to part ways. Sources close to Kelly tell us both sides agreed on a split this week. The end of their relationship comes amid the storm of controversy after the docuseries Surviving R. Kelly. R. Kelly's been with Sony since the early days of his career and has been under contract with its subsidiary label RCA since 2012. As you know, the singer is facing mounting allegations of sexual abuse and predatory behavior after the Lifetime docs in-depth interviews with his alleged victims and their families. Several artists like Celine Dion, Lady Gaga, and Sierra have separated themselves from Kelly by pulling their collabs with him from streaming services, while others have denounced him. Sony was also feeling the pressure with protests outside its offices in LA and NYC. So just going back to what we were saying, it's so much misplaced energy here. Yeah, like the thing with R. Kelly is this. This is the most like I'm so indifferent about this R. Kelly situation. What the fuck is this? I'm so indifferent about this R. Kelly situation because it's everybody's fault. Let's keep it a buck. As far as this whole R. Kelly situation, it's everybody's fault. The parents are allegedly um giving giving their daughters or children to R. Kelly because they want their kids to make some money out of music. Um, whatever R. Kelly's doing with these kids is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If it's true, whatever the case may be, and but also the people, the audience, the people that's making fun of him or degrading him or dragging him, they're fucked up too because they're not reaching out to him. They're not making organizations or any whatever the case may be to prevent another R. Kelly from happening. So it's everybody's fucking fault here. You know what I'm saying? It's not just R. Kelly. It's everybody's fault. It's R. Kelly's fault. It's the parents' fault, and it's the audience's fault. So I can't even. I don't even. This whole R. Kelly situation. Me personally, I can't even fucking invest any energy into it because it's too much motherfuckers to blame. But that's just my personal opinion. And then you got Harvey Weinstein out here. You got all these other people that are at the top that are that. There you go. And then High Reacts also said he was raped by his sister. So it's like I don't know if he was raped or molested. I don't even know the difference. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. But I definitely heard about that. So it's a cycle. And no one's attacking the cycle. And that's what pisses me off. No one is trying to find a solution on how to cure the cycle. Even if look, even if it was uncurable, why can't motherfuckers try to cure it? That's pretty much where I'm at with it. Even if the cycle was uncurable, they trying to say cancer is uncurable, but every day we hear about scientists found we're coming closer and closer to curing cancer, even though they already cures for cancer have been proven. But we'll leave that alone because niggas get clapped over that. Niggas been getting clapped over that, sharing that information. But my whole point is, if it were me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I would do whatever I could do to make sure that there's no more R. Kellys or no more R. Kelly sisters or no more, whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do, man. I wouldn't sit here and go on Star and watch this video about him dragging R. Kelly and laugh, and then once the video off, we go back to we resume the Matrix. Or I wouldn't I just couldn't do that. I couldn't do it, man. Me personally, I couldn't do it. So as far as the whole, that's just pretty much how I feel about the R. Kelly situation, man. Like I wasn't there. I don't know what fucking happened. Um, I don't fucking know. But I do know if this is the case, if R. Kelly is a pedophile allegedly, or a sexual deviant or a predator or whatever the fuck words you want to call him, then how about we solve the problem instead of just talking about it or clout chasing or pointing the finger? Because that mean if this nigga is everything you call him, then if you don't come to some sort of solution to try to cure what's, the cancer was going on mentally with this dude, then it's like a virus. Other people that, like him or into, that co-sign him, they can fall victim to that virus. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't fucking know. But that's just my opinion on that, man. I'm just about solving the problem. Either solve the problem or shut the fuck up. Because if you're not trying to solve a problem, what are you really doing? That's just pretty much how I live my life. If you're not about solving a problem, what are you really doing? Well, that's just how I feel about that R. Kelly situation, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that shit. um, But me personally, I'll never fucking listen to what a bitch say. Respectfully. Respectfully. High React says it's like being a serial killer. They can't stop. You see. What else? TMZ fucking bullshit they talking about. They said Gladys Knight still alive? Respectfully. Shades Kaepernick, I've done this a lot longer than you. Okay. Let me see. A lot of fuck shit going on across the web, man. A lot of fuck shit going on across the web. But with the programming that's going on right now, all it takes is one generation to be successfully programmed, man. And every single story I did today has one thing in common. It's just the demasculation of men. Every single story I did today. Okay, we talked about Star being a chatty patty bitch. That's he's not being a masculine male. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's not being a masculine male and talking to other nigga what his problems is about. The Gillette commercial, they're telling you, yo, toxic masculinity. First of all, I'm a grown ass man. I've never said the word toxic in my life. Like, what are you talking about? I'm a grown man. I don't say words like toxic. Okay, that's bitch rhetoric. Okay, um, but as far as that, even that commercial, it's stop, men are too masculine. That's what they're saying. Men are deviants. That's what they're saying. Um, did the story about the comatose woman. She gets pregnant and no one notices. Okay. They're going to use that. They're going to use that shit to push their fucking agenda. See, this is toxic masculinity. You got niggas raping bitches that are in vegetative state of states. That's how they're going to spin it. They're going to spin everything into their fucking narrative, and it's disgusting. The whole R. Kelly situation. He's out here raping chicks, da 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 da. But nobody said a goddamn word to Hugh Hefner. Damn. So it's all they're gonna find a way to weave everything into their narrative. So it's just I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. All I can say is, you know, Just try to be continue being yourself. It is what it is. You know when you're doing something right, and you know when you're doing something wrong. And I don't know what else to say, man. Because we live in it. This is it. This is the first time I can say, because I lived through 9/11, but I was a young, and I think I was in like fifth grade or something like that. You don't how you know that? See, that's what I'm saying. How you know that though? How you know that? You don't know that. I don't know that. You got to be careful with absolutes. We don't know anything. We don't even know if the fucking earth is flat or round. Let's keep it a buck. Yo, I'm about to fuck these dogs up, man. So that's why me personally, I'd stay away from absolutes, man, because we don't know. We don't know. We not there. And bitches lie and niggas lie every day since the beginning of the time. Um, so that's that, man. But like I said, for me, like I said, I was too young. I was too young to really understand and really witness the change that was going on during like 9/11. But that was definitely a shift from the Patriot Act to increased security and a surveillance state. That was a shift in the culture of the human society, human interaction. That was a shift. But now I'm seeing another shift. This is a massive shift from gender roles. You know what I'm saying? And now we're about to be Hugh Hefner was accused of a lot of shit, bro. You gotta do your research. Some bitches said a lot of shit about that nigga. But like I said, I don't believe anything bitches say. You know what I'm saying? But and that's the thing. With they're trying to just eliminate these gender roles, and this is literally happening in real time. And you got a couple people out here fighting for it, but at the end of the day, I think it's pretty apparent that we're outnumbered by the sheep, by the people that are programmed, by the people that just don't even give a damn. They just want to go to work and come home and just distract themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm coming to the conclusion that there's really nothing we can do. I think that the system has to be pretty much destroyed or blown up, and there has to be some sort of restart for any type of real progress to form. It's sad, but I just don't see anything positive coming out of what's already established here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this shit. Triple salute to the kings and queens on the check-in. Triple salute for Gazy Free Zone checking in. We had the homie Kevin Kelly, Jamaica, big odds. We had the queen, Keys to Win on the check-in. Young and Q. We had Q Dawson checking in with us. The Young King Virgo. Shout out the gamer Icarus. So definitely, and the big homie Sean checked in too. So triple salute to all of y'all, man. Try to make some more videos. But low key sitting back, relaxing. I'm chilling. I'm watching y'all videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing what y'all got going on. Triple salute to y'all. Um, but we definitely, keeping an eye on everything. Just because I'm not making videos doesn't mean I'm not seeing, peeping everything that's going on out here, man. So hopefully y'all blessed and y'all stay good, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Definitely check out the Mr. Superfacts store. The link will be in the description. I repeat, the link to the Mr. Superfacts store will be in the description, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. It's low key, and I am Mr. Superfacts.